One of those days. A day that started okay becomes one of those days. Is the situation out of my control? Clearly, yes. Can I do something to change it? No. I had one of those days today.
Hello, welcome to another episode of Thy Truth. Finding your truth with Efemena.
One of those days. You know, when you wake up feeling off and you can't quite pinpoint why you're in a bad mood. Or you wake up fine, everything is okay, but something unexpected happens. And a day that started okay becomes one of those days. Related? I had one of those days today. I had planned and was going to book for something, only to discover it's been cancelled. So pretty much my plans for the next few months had been ruined. And this cancellation had a ripple effect, not just on my entire day, in fact, on my entire month and that of my daughters. And I was just letting it get to me. I was letting it affect my sanity and happiness, and it took me a while, but I had to ask myself this question. Is the situation out of my control? Well, the answer was clearly yes. Can I do something to change it? No. Can I control my attitude and decide how to move forward? Yes. In that instant, I chose to let go of the sad, disappointing, and irritating feeling. And I went about my day feeling a bit contented and relatively happy, especially with my children around me. Now, allowing unwanted events or people to make us unhappy can be a choice. I know it depends on the situation, but you do have a choice. Do you have one of those days? I think the first thing is to understand that you can't control everything that happens to you. But you can control how you respond. It's better to respond instead of react. Reacting only clouds your judgment, makes things worse. But when you respond, it means you're taking control. You're not letting your emotions cloud your judgment. You're thinking things through. And this decision, of course, is easier said. It's not a magic button you just press and it all goes away. There were so many times I wanted to respond, but instead I reacted. That's normal. I had to make a conscious, deliberate effort to learn how to respond instead of react. I'm not totally there yet, but I'm trying. And trust me, if I can try, so can you. So next time you feel you're having one of those days, try this. Ask yourself, is this out of my control? If yes, acknowledge, accept it as it is. Number 2, choose to control. what you can, or rather, choose to take control over what you can. Number 3, choose to be happy regardless. Of course, doesn't mean you can't be disappointed, doesn't mean you can't be sad. It doesn't mean you can't be angry or feel irritated for a moment. But you can learn to let go and move on. Thank you for listening.
Meet you again at another episode of Thy Truth. Finding Your Truth with Efemena.